Hello, this is Ted Bryan, and welcome to the first of a series of 6 videos that will help you earn money online. But not just earn a little bit of money here and there, but actually these trainings will help you dominate the current business that you are in. So welcome aboard. Take notes if you like, but you can always come back and review this particular link to get this video. It's not going to be very long. I'll try to make them as brief as possible so you can just get the basic idea of what it takes to really succeed on the internet. So first thing you need to realize is that the old school, the old way of teaching you in network marketing, of going to your friends and neighbors and relatives is definitely out. You'll just never get enough prospects out of that to really sustain a thriving business. Now, if you're a very, very personal person and you've got hundreds of friends and networks already in line, you might be able to, pass that off by going to those particular people, giving the information, and if you can actually get them to repeat what you're doing, then yeah, maybe you could be successful, because it has been done before, but by very, very talented people. I mean, you really got to be good on the phone, talk to everybody you see, and even then, it's just not the way to go, because if you're talking to somebody in the grocery line, some stranger, the old 3-foot rule, talk to everybody you can see and talk to within 3 feet of you, they're just not interested in most situations in what you're having to offer, which is a home-based business. The best way to make this happen is by becoming the hunted instead of the hunter, and that's what we're going to talk about today. First off, you want to target the certain type of person that is actually interested in what you have to offer, a home-based business, and you want quality people. So what I want to show you is basically a way to achieve a never-ending supply of people who are interested in what you have to offer. So how do we make that happen? Well, basically, realize if you already got a business, that's great, and you probably have a company website. The last thing you want to do is send them to your company website. At that point, you've pretty much lost your prospect, because if they do not buy, and you're just, let's say you spent money on advertising in some location, once they go to that website, if they're not sold, they're gone. You never see them again. And the whole point of working online on the internet is to gain a huge list of people that you can stay in contact with and offer them quality information so that they will want to continue receiving emails from you, information from you, so that eventually they may actually purchase something from you. And this is how people are becoming very successful online. Now, I'm going to go into that a little bit later in another video, but let's continue on with the idea of your company website. What you actually want to do is create your own personal website, a website where you can control the people coming to it, where they can opt in on your website with their name and their email address, so you can maintain that contact for your business. Because no matter what company you're representing, you want to remember that it's really you that you're representing. You're representing yourself, and you've got that company you're working with right now. But what you'll find out you want to do is create a multiple income streams from a variety of different sources, a variety of companies, some small, from some large. Maybe the one you're working with now is your flagship company. But from there, you want to also have other products and services that you can offer your customers. And usually, they're going to be along the same lines of training materials, perhaps, or just another company that you can dominate with. And again, what we're going to show you here is the way you can actually dominate, be the dominant leader in your particular company. And you can do that online on the internet, but you have to take certain steps. First, create your own personal website. Now, it's not hard to do like it used to be. You used to have to know all kinds of codes and stuff. Now it's just a matter of point and click and drag and drop, and pretty much you can create one in half a day. In fact, one advertisement, they say you can do it in 30 minutes and get it published by the next day. Now, we'll show you how to go about doing that, but if you don't have the patience, we also have people that can, for $100, $150, you can have them create your website for you. Let's see. So remember that by taking people to your own personal website, you're going to basically come up with the same concept, which the old way of school of training you was, this is a people-to-people type business, face-to-face contact. That's how you're going to make sales. Well, how do you do that on the internet? Because it's just somebody looking at a screen and they see text and they see, the company products and etc., a website. But how do you actually personalize that so that it's becoming more like a face-to-face issue where they actually begin to trust you? Well, that's where your personal website comes in. What you want to do is digitize yourself so that you come across as a real person, not just somebody hiding behind a company website that has no information about you and what you're about, because people do buy from people. They may like the product, but what guarantee do you have that they're going to buy from you and versus some other site or some other person that figured it out that, hey, you know what, I like this guy because, this gal, because he's giving me information and I think I'm going to buy from him. So you want to develop some rapport using the internet. You can do that, and one way is to come up with a personal website for yourself. And that way you can digitize yourself and personalize you on there. And one way of doing that, on that website, you'll have your product information on there, let them do their due diligence, but you also have a video of yourself. Just introducing yourself. It can be a very quick one. Just say, hey, my name is, Ted Bryan, and I want you to take a look at the information below. Click on the links and take them from there. From that point, you can lead them to different other pages of your website that may have more information on you or may be about your particular company. Let's see. Now, this is all about what you may have heard this term before, attraction marketing. Now, attraction marketing is simply that, just gathering people to come to you instead of you going to them. They come to you, they see what you like, or they don't. There's millions of people out there on the internet, and you can tap into that source. That's an unlimited source of leads for you, of prospects. And some of them will and some of them won't. But you've got a huge number of people to work with, and that's the whole idea. To attract people like you, doesn't matter what you're like, there are certain people that are just going to identify with who you are and what you look like, and just a variety of factors, how you come across on the internet. And that's exactly what you want. Those people are the ones that are most likely going to want to join with you, learn from you. And that's what your personal website is going to start doing for you. Now, there's a number of other things you're going to want to do besides a personal website, and we're going to cover some of those in the next series of videos, okay, the next one. Now, again, first step you must do is forget your company website, get your own personal website up and going, and from there you can lead them to other pages, other information about you, and eventually to your company website to actually make a purchase. So that's kind of the concept. First concept you want to keep in mind is create your own personal website so that they get to know you and your product and your services. You build a trust relationship. You're a real person, not just somebody hiding behind a website that they have no idea who you are. Thanks for listening, and tomorrow you should receive another email with a link for the next video. There will be a total of 6. This is number 1. Stand by for number 2. Thanks so much.